So as promised, we're going to talk about opportunities for working from home with Apple. And if you don't have college experience, I'm going to show you how you search for the jobs, because if you just go to Apple's website and you type in work from home or you type in virtual, the opportunities are not going to come up that way because they have them labeled a different way. But first, I'm going to show the opportunities to those of you that are currently in college, regardless of your age. I'll show those opportunities first, and then we'll hop into the opportunities for those people that are not currently in college or don't have any experience. So if you're not currently in college, yes, you can just fast forward to later in this video to go ahead and see the other way that you can apply to work from home for Apple. So what you're going to do if you're a college student is you're going to go up here and click search. And you're going to actually type in Apple Support College Program. You have to type it exactly like that. You're going to hit enter and you're going to see 600 plus results. Okay. Now, I want to show you what you need to look for. Oh, but first I got to do real quick shout outs. Okay. So Amani just got a job at Discover. She said, "You've been a big help to me on my job search journey. Congratulations to you, Amani." Saps Girl said she just got hired at Wayfair. Congratulations to you. Cinquez said that she also just got a work from home job. Congratulations to you. Big Bill just got hired on at Williams Sonoma. Congratulations to you. And Amani, oh yeah, she went back to say she went through the interview. She got the job. She's so excited. She starts in January. I don't know how I missed that one. And Kyle said he got a call from Discover last night, had a second interview, came back with an update and said, "I got the job." I overlooked that one as well. So I forgot to shout these people out in my last video. So I just wanted to say I'm proud of you. Now back to the regular scheduled program. So you're going to see 600 plus results. And you're obviously going to be able to just type in or select your college wherever you live. So they've got so many different cities. So you would just basically go and search for whatever city you live in. Let's just do Howard University, And here's what you need to understand. This is going to be a part-time role. Okay. They want you to simply have a passion for customers, be a good communicator, be able to work independently, and have some experience working with iOS or Mac products. Now, that could be you have an iPhone, maybe you have a family member that has a laptop and you're the person that has to help that family member figure out how to use the laptop. It's okay if you're an Android user. They are really more focused on the fact that you are a college student. So having a 2.7 GPA is pretty much all you need to qualify. So this is for any college students, whether you're a freshman, senior, whether you are a returning college student, you're 35 and now you've just gone back to school for social work, whatever. It doesn't matter. You would qualify as long as you have that 2.7 GPA. They do want you to be able to work somewhere between the hours of 7 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. It's very flexible because they realize that you obviously are in college, so they're not trying to inconvenience you. There is going to be training. I want to say the training is either 6 or 8 weeks long. And in addition to that, they want you to have a hardwired internet connection. So you absolutely cannot use a Wi-Fi connection. They will absolutely kick you out of the program if you try to use a Wi-Fi connection. They do provide the equipment to you. So you'll either get a brand new MacBook, or you're going to get like the desktop Mac. So that's going to be pretty much the only requirements that you have to, pretty much be cognizant of. So I do have the resumes available down below in the description box if anybody needs it. But let's go ahead and hop over to the opportunities that are non-college related, that don't have the college, requirements. So this link is also in the description box. You're going to see a company called Kelly Connect, and then you're going to come here and simply type in technical support rep. And you're going to look for the one that has the rec ID of 1276. So let's go to that one. And basically, it is a fully virtual call center environment. You can work from most places in the United States. I don't know if there's that, thing about if you're in California and stuff like that. They don't have restrictions on it. It just says locations, United States. So the starting pay is $17.85, and you can go up to $21.45 as you get training for different support queues, like from level 1 or L1 to like L2, or I think they call it tier 1, tier 2, things of that nature. I do have benefits. And to be honest with you, I've worked for Kelly Connect before. It was a really great company. Their training was about I want to say it was 8 weeks long. And for the first 4 weeks were just like learning about Apple, learning the history of it, learning about the products. And then they pair you with a buddy. And it was just a really cool experience. But for this job, it's actually going to be a full-time role. So you can set your hours anytime between 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. And what's cool is when I was working for them, they would let you get as many hours as you wanted, just as it didn't matter. And if you needed to go home early, they would also have like VTO, which I think was volunteer time off, where you could just sign up and say, okay, I signed up for my full shift, but I think I just want to work a half shift, and they would approve you to go home. So it's very, very flexible. So they're saying just have a strong work ethic, good communication skills, and familiarity with iOS and Mac OS products. Y'all, I'm 1000% sure that this is Apple support. I have no question in my mind. It's not like where you're going to be working for Verizon or something like that. No, this is doing Apple support. So please make sure you highlight that type of stuff on your resume, which we'll take a look at in just a second. So you could either be doing inbound calls or you could be doing inbound chats. Okay. So sometimes they'll ask you which one you prefer. Let me just tell you, if you do inbound chats, that's a job you have to stay on top of. Okay. Because you will talk to, 3, sometimes 4 customers at a time. And you can't have them waiting in the queue for a long time, because they will notice that and you'll get pulled aside by your coach. So make sure if you want to do chats, you are prepared to be in a focused environment, not where you've got, a bunch of distractions in your background. So yeah, they're going to have you doing things like locating music apps and movies, or talking through billing issues. This is going to be like if you were on the iTunes support team. And this is when they usually have this, if you're doing iTunes support, that's generally going to be their chat support. And I'm speaking from my personal experience with them. So they will train you on product features and how to resolve username and password issues, backing up data in iCloud. A lot of this is stuff that you iPhone people do already. So a lot of you already have this experience. And they're just saying they want you to have a GED, be 18 years or older, and have 6 months of customer service experience. It could be McDonald's. It could be working for TJ Maxx. It really doesn't matter. Okay. And have high speed internet services. So let's go ahead and pop over and look at the actual resume and just talk about what I would highlight on the resume. So depending on if you go through the direct Apple college program, or if you go through Kelly Services, what we just took a look at, you always want to make sure that you're saying, hey, I'm excited to use my skills to be a part of the customer service team. Or in this case, I think they called it the technical support team, which is for Kelly Services. If you did the Apple program, you could say, the Apple College at Home support team. So make sure you put something like that here as a hot word. Now, because it is a call center environment, they're going to be big on KPIs, which are key performance indicators. Average handle time, customer satisfaction surveys, those are huge. So please make sure you at least Google what these things are and understand what they are. The other big thing, the other big hot word is going to be iOS and Mac OS support. You can say it's support. You can just leave it as, how it's written here. But if you don't have this on your resume, you're probably not going to get hired. If you've ever used an iPhone, if you've ever used a MacBook, if you've ever used an iPad, if you're familiar with iTunes library and downloading music and all that stuff, that is still relevant experience. Okay. I think back when I worked for them, they not only give you like a MacBook, but they also give you an actual cell phone. So don't feel like you have to like go out and buy a new cell phone or buy a MacBook. They provide all of the equipment to you. Okay. So, and make sure that you call out if you've ever had to resolve issues, related to iPads, iPhones, Mac minis, whatever. If you've ever worked for like, I don't know, freaking Verizon Wireless or something like that, call that stuff out. That is definitely something that you want to address. First call resolution, abandoned call percentage, all of those things are hot words if you've ever worked in a call center, if you've ever worked in like collections or anything like that. Those are really, really big things. And of course, if you've got education, you can put that down here. But the highlighted hot words are going to be these things up here: billing support, and customer service is going to be a really big hot word as well. So let me know if you have any type of questions. Again, there are 2 different ways that you can apply for these jobs, depending on whether or not you're in college currently. And let me know how it goes. Until the next time, I will see you later. Bye.